You lying. You serious? Yeah.
What was the phone call?
That I might be traded to New York.
What are your emotions?
Anxious.
I think a lot of it had to do with isolation.
To be in the NBA, you're not soft. Like, it's such a tired statement. Like, I've put my time in this league. Guys put their time in this league. We are looked at as superheroes in a lot of ways, but there are so many layers to the human being. People forget, I think they don't take a step back and look at us as human beings, and all we want to do is have that human connection.
The myth between the strongest men and women in the world, those that achieve and experience the heights of human potential, and at the same time how they experience life, which is no different than us. Depression is a serious condition.
Basketball has always been our escape.
You know, it's when we step away from the floor and we lose some sort of that control. And also we feel very isolated.
I think I got to a point to where I suppressed so much pain, so much aggression, but at the same time, you see yourself getting praised for so much as well. You look at it from the standpoint, that's not really me. That's not really how I feel.
What you read, what you listen to, it affects you, you know, if you allow it to. So that's why the emotions was there.
I gave everything that I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and Cleveland, this is for you.
I've always had the anxiety, and it was a combination of things that were going on in my life. And on November 5th, I just remember not quite feeling right. I ran in the locker room. I was searching for something that I couldn't find. I didn't know this feeling. And then I just fell on the ground, collapsed. And, you know, my heart was jumping out of my stomach or my chest, and I couldn't get air to my lungs. And I thought I was having a heart attack. I was extremely, I really felt like I was gonna die in this moment. Those quiet moments alone are scary. I think it's finding that empathy, no matter who you are and how much money you make, or your socioeconomic status, or your gender, or your sexual preference. No matter what it is, everybody's going through something. You know, whether it's you in your first person or somebody at arm's distance, we also know somebody that has dealt with mental illness.
You know, I know a lot of people ashamed to talk about it. People wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it. You know, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through, but it's all about helping others. It's not about the things you're going through, other people going through stuff as well. You know, if you could share that and put that on the forefront and make it help somebody, whether if it's one person or 100 or 1,000, you know, and I just finally got to that point to where, you know, it's time for me to say something.
One of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not gonna be the last to go through it. And oftentimes you feel like you're alone, and you feel like it's only you, and you're in your bubble. And I wish I had someone who could just pull me aside and, hey, it's gonna be okay.